I am going to take you gentlemen into the magical mystery of the silver screen. We're going to talk about some baseball movies. Ooh. But it's a bit of a game show. I have looked up
your luck.
Yeah, I have looked up 15 different baseball movies of the 1,500 that there are. And I picked ones
Tony has seen more of them than I have.
Yeah. And y'all are going to have to guess the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Remind me, is this the higher the score, the better the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I also have their popcorn meter scores so you can see how the audience rated them as well versus the critics. Well, I'll start you off with a softball, or rather, a money ball first. We're going with a Moneyball, the 2011 film starring Brad Pitt, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Jonah Hill. Chris Pratt is also in that one. Nominated for 6 Oscars. Picture of the Year, Lead Actor, Supporting Actor, Film Editing, Sound Mixing, and Adapted Screenplay.
Did he win any?
I don't think so. No, just nominated.
What a bum.
So what is that score?
Well, it was definitely critically well received. They do theirs in percentages, right?
Yes. Up to 100.
I'm gonna go 89.
Okay.
I'm going to go 83.
Christopher gets the point. 94%.
I almost said like 91, but I was like, did it get into the 90s?
94% with a popcorn meter of 84%.
Speaking of Moneyball, did you see that the Jonah Hill's character from that film just got hired by the Rockies?
That's
Was
it.
it Paul D. Podesta? Is that his name?
It's an interesting move. We'll see how that works out for him.
Yeah.
Credit to them, though, for hiring outside of their organization for once.
No kidding.
What was he doing before this? Because I know he had been working for the Browns.
He worked for the Mets for a while, too.
Yeah.
So.
I think he was out of baseball completely.
Yeah, he was working for the Cleveland Browns as their GM for a little while.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could do that as a GM, just go from sport to sport. I mean, the job roles, I imagine, are essentially the same, but you're in two different worlds.
Numbers is numbers, bro.
Yeah.
The formula is the same.
All right, the second movie here, the classic, the 1993 kid classic, The Sandlot.
Yes.
Featuring a bunch of kids, and also Dennis Leary's in there, James Earl Jones, Art LaFleur is also in there too.
Peter.
No Oscar nominations for this one. What is...
That's all right. The Academy can get things wrong. 85?
Okay.
78.
That is going to go to Tony at 66%.
Wow.
Yeah, the audience score 89.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm surprised that was more well received critically.
Yeah. It's a kid movie.
It's true. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, and I feel like the story's great. It's just such a good story.
It's like
There's little side quests and everything with, trying to hook up with the lifeguard girl and then we're on the main quest of getting the baseball.
I feel like if you ask people ages like 25 to 50 what the best baseball movie is, they're going to say The Sandlot.
Yeah.
If that movie came out today, it would have like 100% critic rating.
Yeah, I bet it would.
And movies today...
Well, just like, I'm just thinking like today depicting a movie from like, that's like the 50s, right?
I think so. Yeah. Like when it was set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
time period.
that would be a critical darling today just because of the time period it's set in. Everything would just be hunky dory. You know what I mean?
Windy Peppercorn.
All right. Third movie, Jordan's favorite, A League of Their Own. The 1992 film starring Tom Hanks and Gina Davis, Madonna, and Rosie O'Donnell are also in there.
In that. Oh my gosh.
And did well.
Yeah,
Like, wasn't
she did
just
a
like
good job.
It wasn't just like
Played the
standing
character
out
very
there.
well.
Like, oh, that's Madonna.
Yeah, she had like a legitimate supporting role in that one, not just some like cameo.
Yeah.
No Oscar nominations for this one. Did get a few Golden Globe nominations and some MTV Movie Awards as well.
And MTV was relevant back then.
Yes, it was. All right, gentlemen, what is that tomato score?
77.
84.
Ooh, Ooh, Tony with it just 2% higher at 82. Nailed the popcorn score, though. Popcorn score was 84.
This is not Price is Right.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do the closest. What is? I think this is. I think Tony's got 2 and Christopher has 1 here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one, the prolific 2013 film 42, starring Chadwick Boseman.
I love that movie.
Harrison Ford, Nicole Bahari, also Christopher Maloney's in there, along with a very racist character portrayal from Alan Tudyk. Which, if you guys have ever heard him like do interviews about that, like having to do that role, he's like just a shell of himself. No Oscar nominations for this one, which I thought was very strange because this was a big budget movie and did really well in the box office. But it got other nominations from several other film award committees.
This was Chadwick Boseman's basically first blockbuster film, right?
Definitely one of them if it wasn't the first.
Yeah, I gotta say because that's
well before
pre-Marvel.
Black
Yeah,
Panther.
before he started getting into Marvel.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
So what is that tomato score?
I just want to know how they made Harrison Ford look exactly like Brent Rooker. And Christopher Maloney did a good job in that one too. 84.
81.
Okay, as I get back to my notes. Tony with the win at 80%.
Okay.
An 85% popcorn meter. Y'all were dancing around both scores. Next, the 1989 film. I'm going to see if y'all can guess the film just by the cast because this thing has so many freaking people in it. Starring, this is the first one's going to give away. Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen,
Mario Major League?
Corbin Burnson, yes, Major League, with other notables such as Wesley Snipes, Rene Russo, and of course Bob Uecker.
This better be the best. I love Major League.
Surprise,
man.
surprise, no Oscar nominations for this movie.
I'm thinking it being a comedy might hurt its tomato score.
I am stone-faced over here not to give anything away.
I'm going to go 73. This is contemporary scores, right?
Yes.
Okay.
84.
Tony, so
Son of
close.
a
83% with the popcorn meter at 84%.
Yeah.
I'm getting drug over here.
So critics and fans love this movie about the exact same. All right, one of my favorite ones. This is a Disney film, 2002, The Rookie.
Oh, yeah.
Starring,
Filmed in Arlington.
yes, a bunch of teenagers and Dennis Quaid.
The whole movie was filmed in Arlington?
Or at least
just when they
at the ballpark.
Yeah.
I was like, where do they get these dirt fields at in Arlington?
Brian Cox is also in
when
this
they were
movie.
leveling Arlington Stadium or Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah. And then along with the kid from 2.5 Men, he's in that movie as well.
Oh, yeah, Jake.
That's
right.
He plays Dennis Quaid's very young son.
Angus T. Jones?
Yes,
Son
yeah,
of a-
there you go. Good pull.
Men.
No Oscar nominations, but this one did win an ESPY for Best Sports Movie in
Okay.
2002.
Okay.
All right, so what is that tomato score?
It's Disney. 82.
87.
Christopher.
I'm off the schneid.
84%. With a popcorn score of 70%. The critics love this one more than the fans, which usually is not a thing.
It's not. Probably not. I don't hate the movie, but not in my top 10 baseball, probably.
I really enjoy the movie. Old man, play baseball.
It's
Old
hard.
man play baseball. Are you good?
It's hard to crack a top 10 in baseball movies, dude. Those are like those are basically like chiseled in Moses' stones right now. You know what I mean?
I'm watching
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield before I'm watching this movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Nacho butt.
No.
Your sister loves
No.
Angels in the
The
Outfield.
Rookie is better than Angels in the Outfield.
It can happen.
called talent. They don't have it.
Next kid.
Oh, goodness. Okay. We are on to one of my favorite portions of our list as we get to the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay.
This is Hollywood's... These next 3 films are starring Hollywood's favorite actor to cast in baseball movies.
Costner.
Costner,
Kevin
yeah.
Costner.
Okay.
So the first one is 1999 for Love of the Game. This also has Kelly Preston, John C. Reilly, J.K. Simmons, Brian Cox, and Vin Scully.
The least of the three,
But this,
in my opinion, at least.
I love this movie.
I've not seen this movie.
This is a top 5
But
baseball
he's
for
giving me a great synopsis over here. Tony has.
I have sat him down and was like, all right,
He's explained the entire movie to me.
here's the spark notes, baby.
Yep. Okay, so
This surprisingly had no Oscar nominations. I figured it would, because it is a little bit more
this
of
is
a...
the him pitching the perfect game, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
with with J.K.
You know why?
Simmons as like a dead ringer for who is the manager of Detroit. I'm blanking on
Jim
his name.
Leland?
Jim Leland, yes.
With the Fu
Yeah,
Manchu.
yes. Oh my goodness.
I think
by this point the critics were kind of turned off. This was his third
Yes.
baseball movie.
yeah, this
He
was
was like, all right, man.
I don't know if they would have been turned off though.
it's a little bit more of a drama as well as with baseball mixed into it.
85.
It's definitely the least about baseball.
Yes, I agree. It's almost like a rom-com because he's got this whole love story
Jimmy
thing
Fallon?
going through the through the thing with his wife and how he meets his wife on the side of the highway in the opening scene. Her car breaks down and stuff.
And then the whole finger slash,
Yes.
and how that it develops into the whole breaking everything up.
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
All right, so Christopher, you said 85 for the tomato score. Tony, what's yours?
81.
That is Tony by default because it is 47.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
I thought you said this was a good movie, Tony.
it is a good movie.
What is
is.
the popcorn score?
75.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they
And
didn't
they
know their
really
number.
were tired of Costner at this
Yeah.
point. My
Yeah.
goodness. Wow.
Okay, so the next one, the next Costner film, Bull Durham.
I love this movie.
1988, starring, of course, Kevin Costner, Susan Sarandon, and Tim Robbins.
92.
This was Oscar nominated for Best Writing and a few Golden Globe nominations.
This is one of the best movies of all time.
Yep.
Take baseball out of it. It's one of
I
the best
was
movies of all time.
shocked that this was Oscar nominated, and I'm going to give you a hot take. I like Tin Cup more than Bull Durham.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've only seen them once.
To me, this movie and Major League are kind of in a tie for like encapsulating like baseball team environment. Like it just, I don't know what it is about it, but everything it feels like you're on the team.
I just want to shout out Susan Sarandon in Bull Durham.
Hello.
The ultimate slump buster.
My goodness.
I want to see through my or breathe through my eyelids too, girl.
Christopher, what was your score again?
92, because if it's not, it should be.
92. Okay.
88.
97. Christopher with it.
Let's go, critics.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
That's a
got that one
good
right.
movie. That's a good
The
movie.
audience score was 82.
The audience is wrong.
So what are we at? Christopher, you got...
That's 3 for me. I
That's
think.
3? Okay, so that means Tony has
That's like
got
10.
5. He's got 5. All right, and then Kevin Costner's last one, Field of Dreams, 1989.
I don't know if this is a better film than Bull Durham, but I like it better. This is my personal favorite Costner film.
Oh, really? Okay. Art LaFleur in this one again, as he was in, one we mentioned earlier. James Earl Jones, of course, again in another baseball movie, and Ray Liotta in this one as well.
You guys remember how I said I hadn't seen For the Love of the Game?
Yes. Oh no, buddy! You haven't seen Field of Dreams.
Also have not seen Field of Dreams.
This one also Oscar nominated for Best Picture, Best Writing, and Best Music Original Score.
This is the Corn movie, right?
Yes, this is the Corn movie. If you build it, they will come in their pants.
Oh man. Okay.
What is that tomato score?
So this was after Bull Durham.
Yes, the 1 year after. Much more serious.
I've changed my
baseball
mind.
movie.
This is the least about baseball. Actually, the actual game, and this is
Yes.
about like the heart,
of baseball.
You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yeah, I
The
totally
spirit,
agree.
The
Yeah,
tradition.
there's
soul
like
of
it's like
the
yes,
game.
it's like the spirit of baseball. It's like
I mean, yeah, quite literally. Huh?
Yes.
With all the coming out the corn.
yeah.
87.
And I'm not going to ruin it for. Well, I am going to ruin it for Chris. It's not my fault. You haven't seen this movie.
Spoiler alert.
But when the little girl falls off the bleachers and is choking at the end,
Yes.
and the guy has to come off the field. I told you this, right? I gave you the synopsis of this one as well, right?
I'm sure you have.
Where it seems like there's like time travel involved.
There is time travel involved.
They're like bringing someone from the past to fulfill their dreams. And this guy was a doctor.
Is this like when Bernie Mac had to go back and get 3 more hits?
No, because no.
I love that movie.
No.
No.
That movie is not good. It's just good because it's like if there was anybody else but Bernie Mac, this movie never would have been made.
I know.
You guys ever seen Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck? Or
Is it Tom Selleck? Yes, it
Yeah.
is, but I have not seen that one.
Oh, that's a good one. Sorry, anyway.
That was like, but okay, so his daughter falls off the bleachers and is choking. And the guy that they brought to the field, damn it, Chris, don't look at your phone while I'm telling you this.
The guy that brought the field.
Chris just stares at his watch.
I
Like,
got
well, let's get this over with. So they bring the kid off the field, and as he steps off the diamond, he turns back into the old doctor that he was before. And he brings his little doctor bag over, and he helps the little girl from choking, and she's choking on a little piece of hot dog.
Okay.
You know, and he's like, yeah, I gotta get back to Alicia. You know, he's like, I love that old guy's voice. I don't know who he is, but
Wilford Brimley?
I don't know. He's got a great mustache. He's got a great raspy kind of tone. And okay, so, but yeah, and so the uncle that was standing there who had been so against this whole thing, you got to sell this farm, you're gonna lose everything, your family's gonna be homeless. And as soon as he sees this guy step off the field, save the little girl, he looks at the field and now he can see all the players and everything. And he's like,
die?
No, he's just like, he believes now.
Oh.
It's just like, don't, whatever you do, don't sell this place. And like the whole 180 flip. I'm just like, yeah.
That man is, how funny. Didn't you say, the line is, I have to get back to Alicia?
Yeah.
That's his real wife's name.
Really?
Alicia Graham.
Aw.
That
Was his name, Moonlight Graham.
Moonlight Graham.
Wow, they just took his name.
How funny.
Wow, all right.
Oh, that's Archibald Wright Moonlight Graham is his name.
They gonna write Moonlight Graham.
All right, so you said 87,
C.
and you say
92.
88. Christopher, coming back.
Woo!
The audience score with the 86. Critics, fans loved it the same. So, Chris, I believe you're at 4. Tony, you're at 5.
I'm gonna give that movie an inconclusive. For,
Number 10. This won't be one of them. 2005. Fever Pitch.
I love this
Speak,
movie.
there's Jimmy Fallon.
I do like this movie, starring Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon, nominated for mostly, and I thought this was very telling of the time and of the movie. Nominated exclusively for Kids' Choice Awards and Teens' Choice Awards.
I was thinking of like that'd be hilarious if you said Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Yeah, they got slimes for this.
All right, so what is that tomato score?
I'm gonna be generous and give it a 57.
Okay.
I'm going to be more generous and say 68.
66.
Oh, okay.
Tony with another one. The audience score at 60%.
My mom, might be my mom's favorite scene in a baseball movie. My
Oh,
mom, by the
really?
way, is a baseball movie enthusiast.
Yes.
Like, her DVD collection has been whittled down to almost exclusively baseball movies
Oh,
now.
that's great.
Sheila.
And her favorite scene is at the end when Drew Barrymore jumps out of the stands onto the field at Fenway and runs out of there to try to chase down Jimmy Fallon. And when they get to the other side, Jimmy Fallon's friend who's in the seat next to him is like, wait, before you do this, the field, was it spongy?
Yes. Yes.
That sounds so similar to Never Been Kissed, which also stars Drew Barrymore in a baseball field
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end.
no kidding.
And going on to it. And
It's also a little similar to Anger Management at the end.
Yep.
Galaxy, huh?
I can't stop true love.
Oh, man. All right, so this next one, that is so far, score is Tony 6, Christopher 4.
have you ever heard the theory that anything is a baseball movie? It kind of like it's like the Christmas movie, like is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I
That they do
gotcha.
like the same thing with baseball movies, where they're like, in that case, you could make an argument that Anger Management is a baseball movie.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. They say Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a baseball movie
Yeah.
because of the scene.
Yes. Okay. We talked about this one just a little bit ago. That is Mr. 3000.
John Q is a baseball movie.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I was having a good day.
All right, Mr. 3000 came out in 2004, starring, of course, Bernie Mac, hot-ass Angela Bassett.
Hello.
Oh,
She looks
yeah.
exactly the same.
Also featuring Michael Rispoli and Brian White. No Oscar nominations for this one.
No
Shocker.
doubt.
What is that tomato score?
It's got to be the lowest one. 46.
49.
Christopher, it is at 54%.
Okay.
With a 30%
Oh.
popcorn score.
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. It's not a good movie.
Bernie Mac makes the movie.
Yeah, I think Tony, you nailed it with that one. Where it's just like if he went in that movie, it'd be terrible.
I like Michael Rispoli's character Boca in that one. He's really good. Just
What's
casual.
What's his quote that he always says?
You do you or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
like I don't remember what it is.
All right, number 12. That is Christopher 5, Tony 6 now. Number 12, 1994, Angels in the Outfield.
100.
Starring Danny Glover, Tony Danza. God, this thing is also stacked.
I love
that
movie.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Brenda Fricker. This movie also has Christopher Lloyd, Adrian Brody, Matthew McConaughey, Neil McDonough, Dermot Mulroney. This thing is star-studded.
God, Adrian
The
Brody
bird
is-
lady from Home Alone.
Yes. No Oscar noms for this one either.
Oh my gosh.
Give me that tomato score.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be too low. 76.
82.
That goes to Christopher.
How bad was it?
31.
Oh my god.
31 with an audience score of 50.
That makes sense. I hate it.
You don't like that movie?
No, I don't hate it. I just
love
want to
that
shit on it because you like it so much.
All right, we're all knotted up here. It's 6 apiece, guys.
The Comeback Kid.
All right, 1993 Rookie of the Year, starring Thomas Ian Nicholas, Albert Hall, Gary Busey, Bruce Altman, and John Candy is
this
also in this one.
One with the kid with the arm that breaks or whatever, and
Yes.
then
Yeah.
all of a sudden he could throw a billion miles an hour?
Yeah. Sounds stupid, right?
No Oscar nominations for this one.
It's almost as stupid as that old man coming back after his elbow injury and being able to throw faster than he ever could. That, sure.
Hey man, shout out to the little things on the side of the road that mark your speed, right?
I love that scene. All right, what is that tomato score
man.
for Rookie of the Year?
This has got to be bad. I'm gonna go. If Angels in the Outfield is getting a 30, I'm gonna say like 38.
42.
Christopher, you were so close, but Tony's only 1% off. 41% with a audience score of 53%. Okay. This next one, I don't know if y'all have seen this one. It's definitely our time. 1996,
Okay.
Ed, starring Matt LeBlanc and a
Oh my
puppeted
God.
chimpanzee.
That's a baseball movie. I've heard of it. That's like
He plays for like a minor league team, and there's a monkey on the team.
Isn't this like the movie that like is the reason he didn't become a movie star?
I would not be surprised. It is a bad film. What is that tomato score?
7.
12.
6.
Lower.
Oh my gosh. The audience score of 22. This is by far this is by far the worst baseball movie that's probably ever been made.
Oh no.
All right, again, we are knotted back up perfectly for the last film. And
Couldn't script it any better.
and it is by far, it's definitely top 5 baseball film for me.
Okay.
That is 1984, The Natural, starring Robert Redford, Robert Duvall, Glenn Close, also
Wilford Brimley.
Yep, Wilford Brimley, Kim Basinger, and Michael Madsen in this movie. This one was nominated for several Oscars: Best Supporting Actress, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction / Set Design, and Best Music Original Score.
Shout out Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Short people got no reason.
Mean old lady walking on over. She takes a bite. Some old punk in a rocket. All right, fellas. For the win. What is that tomato score? Game is on the line.
Can I phone a friend?
You cannot.
Gosh. Can I ask the audience?
No, it's just me and Tony.
What do you guys think it is?
Well, I have the answer, so I can't tell you.
So, this is tricky because I don't know, it being 84, really have no idea how it was received at the time. I know it's considered one of the best now. I mean, we got nominations.
92.
I'm going to go 90.
Christopher with a win, 83%. Audience score of 88%.
I think Tony saw more of these movies than I did. Wait, did you say that was way too high?
Yeah.
Or your guess or the
My
score?
guess was too high.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Several of these I was very surprised at how high the score was, like Major League.
What was it again?
It was 83%. In no world would I have thought that Major League would have gotten that high because it is such a comical movie.
Yeah, it just feels like comedies get penalized right off the bat.
Yeah.
Cult movies don't usually get good critic ratings.
Yeah. Bull Durham, I would not have guessed, got a 97%. I
That
figured
is-
it would have
that-
been like in the 80 or higher, but 97 is
97%
pretty
is
high.
like The Godfather.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The next highest on this list that I brought was Moneyball at 94%.
Which is too high.
Yeah.
Whatever, I love that movie.
I love it too.
I like
It's
it
too
too.
high.
Yeah, I think it's
It had like 6 nominations too. It's too much.
I did
I feel
have a
like
lot.
it's a great movie that is overrated. Oh. Yeah.
All right, guys, and that's our game. Congratulations, Christopher, buddy, pulling it out. You were down, I think, like
4-1 or
yeah,
something.
4-1 at some point.
4-1. He already lost the series. I don't care.
Welcome to the Ranger Zone.
Oh, yeah.
We are 3 lugubriously obsessed Rangers fanatics, semi-qualified to dish out our takes like hotcakes from the fans to the front office. I am Robbie Belusic.
I am Chris Green.
I am Lugrubius.
We, like always, have a fantastic and jam-packed episode for you guys. There is a lot of news. There are 2 helpings of meat and potatoes as we're going to go back in time a little bit and look at our predictions from last year and see just how very wrong we were and how very little right we were, because we did get some stuff right.
Who's not winning the AL?
Right. And then we are getting into some trades as well. Last episode, if I release them in the correct order, we were talking about just general free agency and off-season signings that we could do, but now we want to get into some trades. We're going to move these chess pieces along the baseball board, but before we do that, how about a little bit of news?
News.
And it's for yous.
Tony Beasley, for the first time in 10 years, will not be windmilling base runners from third base to home plate for the Texas Rangers. He's been with the club since 2015 and even served as interim manager in 2022 after the Rangers dismissed Chris Woodward mid-season. He is pursuing other opportunities, and the club said they would hire him back if he doesn't find what he's looking for. It's rumored right now that first base coach Corey Ragsdale would most likely assume the role across the diamond at third, and then possibly bring somebody else up at first base coach. And I don't think I put it in the news because I was going to try to remember to bring it up during this news tidbit. Ron Washington.
Mm-hmm.
As I was listening to the DLLS podcast last Monday, John Radigan dropped a little nugget that a mutual friend of his that may or may not work with the club, mentioned that Ron Washington reached out to the Texas Rangers this offseason and said that he would love, and I'm not speaking hyperbolically here, he would love to come back and work for the Rangers. He said it doesn't have to be in a managerial role. He would just love to work with the team again. And we just so happen to have an opening at third base coach.
DLLS, that's Jeff Wilson, right?
Yes, Jeff Wilson and John Radigan.
Somebody on the radio the other day said that. They're like, if that's Jeff Wilson, they're like, that source is Ron himself. He's like, go ahead and tell everyone I'd love to be back. Tony Beasley, though, I believe is the last holdover of the Jeff Bannister regime.
Wow.
Yeah, he came over with Jeff from the Pirates.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, 2015. That's when he started with the club.
And so, like, I was a little surprised when, Banny was gone and they hired Woodward that Tony stuck around, especially after being... or he wasn't the interim that time because it was Wakamatsu, I believe. Mm-hmm. But
yes.
And then he had the whole, bout with cancer. And
yeah.
Bro's got some pipes. Singing the national anthem.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Don't miss that.
Yeah, that was really cool to see him. I think I got to see him live do that at least once.
He is. He's my favorite non-manager, like Rangers coach, I think, ever. So, dude's the best.
I would love to see Ron Washington back with this team.
That'd be sick.
And I think a third base coach is probably perfect for where his health is.
I'd say we could have him make our defense better, but I don't think that's possible, considering what just happened this year.
Yes, I know.
The best that ever was.
Tony Beasley was also the outfielders coach. He wasn't just the third base coach. And I think having an elite baseball mind like Ron Washington teaching anybody anything on the baseball
just
field.
Sponge it up, guys.
Yeah, he's worth his weight in gold.
Yeah, just the presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get him down there during batting practice.
Yeah. Brett Boone, he is also exiting the club. No surprise.
Yeah, that's not a shocker.
That will make Justin Veely the head hitting instructor. I'm not very excited about that. The Rangers signed former Houston Astros hitting coach Alex Cintrone to be... I'm
even less excited about that.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going to be the assistant hitting coach. Cintrone was with Houston for the last 6 years, and if you do the math correctly, yes. That means he started in 2018 in the thick of the trash can banging. I don't know what's going on with our freaking hitting, but after the performance that we've, logged the last 2 seasons, this was not the direction that we needed to go.
Why did we bring back anyone?
Yeah,
from
Vieli should be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the dude they fired to get Boone?
Donnie Ecker.
Yeah, Donnie Ecker, who, still has a very good resume with, the 2021 Giants and then the 2023 Rangers. But you give it to him, you bring in Brett Boone, you let him walk, but you keep Justin Vieli.
Yeah,
I don't know what this guy is bringing to the table. Someone needs to enlighten the fan base.
I was surprised when Ecker got the axe last season, and
then he got to stay.
Didn't. Yeah,
I figured it would have been like both at the same time.
Yeah,
you clean the house, clean the house.
Yes. On to some better news. Marcus Semien was awarded his second Golden Glove for his defensive prowess at second base last season. His total zone fielding runs above average led the American League as well as his fielding percentage.
Make sure you mention that when you try to trade him.
Yes. It's a good job for you, Marcus. I thought Doley got robbed.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
right field. I think he got robbed pretty rightfully. I don't remember who won the Gold Glove for right field, but Bombi probably should have gotten that glove.
Just want to say shout out to Marcus Semien on the 3.3 B-War season while being atrocious at the plate.
Yeah.
That's a good glove.
Yeah, no kidding. Rangers also took home the American League Gold Glove Team Award for their stellar fielding that set the record for all-time single-season fielding percentage at .99112. The team's 51 errors were fewest in team history, and the next closest team last season was Kansas City with 62 errors.
Wow.
Also, the Rangers' 19-game errorless streak tied the longest streak in MLB history set by the Padres in 2021. I had no idea that this award was a thing, but apparently they've been giving the Team Gold Glove Award out since 2020.
So, 51 errors, the fewest in history. I'm no mathematician person, but would that mean that we average less than one error per 3 games?
I think, yeah, I think you're right.
So there was a good chance if you played us in a 3-game series, we was not going to make an error.
Yep.
That's crazy. Too bad we couldn't hit.
Yeah. Rodrigo Richard Barajas has been hired as the Rangers quality control coach. Barajas, yeah, he was a former Rangers catcher from 2004 to 2006, a Padres bench coach and interim manager in 2018 and 19, respectively, and most recently on the coaching staff for the AA Rocket City Trash Pandas of the Angels organization in 2025. If you guys remember, we talked a little bit about him an episode or 2 episodes ago. He was on the short list for various coaching positions within the Rangers organization, including manager. And it's fitting that he ended up in this particular role, the quality control coach, because it was the same role he had in 2023 for, you guessed it, the Miami Marlins under the helm of Skip Schumacher. Skip bringing in all his friends.
Is this so? 2004 to 2006. Was he tandeming out there with freaking like Gerald Laird?
Yeah.
God, when Pudge left, it was dark, man. It was dark days.
Bruce Bochy, he has found a landing spot, and it was with the San Francisco Gigantes. He will assume the role of special assistant.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's the same role that we offered him, right?
Yeah.
So little tiny boo.
I think we offered him like the senior advisory role.
Okay.
Whereas this did not sound like he's in a senior role, just a, hey, come to the club and let us milk
Pick
every
your brain.
ounce of baseball you got left in you.
You remember when I was your catcher on your World Series winning teams? Come with me.
What do you guys think Corey Seager dressed as for Halloween?
I saw this one.
Corey the Cookie Monster Seager and his newborn Camden Seager both donned Cookie Monster costumes for Halloween, and it is incredibly cute. Too cute even not to put in the show notes, so I will put it in there for you guys to see. And then on to our last bit of news, which is not Rangers related, is Halloween related, and I will be putting this one in the show notes as well. I have a link. Please click on it, boys, because CC Sabathia and Amber Sabathia, his wife's Halloween costume, deserves an Olympic gold medal. CC Sabathia goes out every year for Halloween. He dressed as like Thanos one year, full on like body makeup and face make. Dude, it was incredible.
You got it pulled up. It's trying to make me log into Instagram to age verify. Hold on. What?
He is Quado.
Is he the Quaid?
My God. He's the Quado. He's the guy that has Quado in his stomach, and Amber is the 3-boobed woman from Total Recall.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it was so good. This costume is so legit. Oh. And that's all for the news.
Oh, boy.
Okay, we're on to the first helping of meat and potatoes here, which is our predictions from the 2025 season. We've got 3 players that we predicted a bunch of stats for, as well as some team stats. So we'll take you through the players first. Kyle Higashioka, games played. Tony was the closest at 74. He played 94 games. Christopher only said 55. I said 69.
I don't know why I said 55 in retrospect.
Batting average. I was the closest at 233. His actual batting average was 241.
That had to be a career high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a career year in several statistics.
Thank God.
On base percentage. Tony was the closest at 275. His actual on base was 291. Slugging percentage, Tony again at 438. His actual slugging was 403. This did take a dip from the previous year where he was sitting around like 460 or something.
But that was his career high in home run seasons the year prior, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Home runs. Christopher with the closest at 10. He had 11 home runs. That is 4 straight seasons, I believe, with at least 10 home runs from the man. The opposite field percentage. Tony again at 13%. Higashioka logged a 12% opposite field slap rate. And then errors, which we were concerned about. He got the errors very under control this season. I was on the button with this one with 3. Higgy only committed 3 errors.
Good defense is contagious.
Our next guy, Jake Boyga. These numbers are so very bad and so very off because this was before.
Minutes before.
Yes, minutes before.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Thank you, Nathaniel Lowe. And so we did not think that Jake Berger was going to be playing a lot of first base. We thought he was primarily going to be a DH, which you can tell in these numbers here. I'm about to tell you. We have games at DH. I'll just tell you what we guessed. 101, 97, and 100. That was incorrect. The man DH'd 11 games only. Tony, by default, was the closest.
Yeah. Right home to that one.
Games at first base. Again, these numbers very bad. We guessed 25, 29, and 47. He played 91 whole games. Christopher, by default, wins that one. Games at third base. We were very close with this one. Did not think he was going to play a lot of third base, and he did not play a single inning at first base.
Retired that third base glove.
Yes, Christopher with that one, only guessing 1. Batting average. We somehow all guessed 250 across the board. So we all won that one. His batting average was 236 for the year. His on-base percentage.
Which is not bad considering how bad it was at one point.
Yeah, he logged a 269 on-base percentage. Tony and I both guessed 310. We will take the gold for that.
Oh, God, 269 is terrible.
Yeah. Slugging percentage, we were very high on this man at 550, 467, and 458. Christopher takes this one. His actual slugging percentage was 419. Home runs, another one we were very wrong on with guesses of 40, 36, and 33. Christopher wins this one by default as he only notched 16 bombs.
Less than half of my guess.
Stolen bases. This one was fun for me again. I got it on the button. 1 stolen bag. Tony with 0 guessed, and Christopher with 2 guessed.
Oh, this next guy is going to be a blast.
Yeah, I did them in order of how sad they get because the next one is Joc Pederson. This is games at DH. And I'm not sure why we thought he was going to DH. Oh, I mean, if he had a healthy season, this number would probably be a lot higher.
We thought he was going to only DH and play every game and be a contributor to the offense and not be a bum. And
yes, because we had guesses of 145, 148, and 140. Christopher wins this one by default. He DH'd 83 games. I think he played 91 games total, which I was surprised
God, it was
about.
only 91 games.
He did officially exercise his option the other day.
I did hear that.
Oh,
$18.5 million. Games in the outfield. Another one I got on the button, guys. 1 game in the outfield.
I don't even remember him getting in.
I don't either. I was going to look up. I was like, I don't care. I'll take the win. All right. Batting average.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we were very high on this man. 270, 267, 256. Christopher wins this one by default. The actual batting average at 181.
Trust me, nobody wins this one.
The shittiest.
On base percentage, again, we're very high. 383, 368, 379. Tony wins this one by default.
His on base percentage was higher than Jake Berger's. That's crazy.
Yeah, 285. Slugging percentage. Another one we were very high on. 488. This one's very funny. It's 487, 488, 489. We were all right around each other. None of us were even close.
150 points.
Yeah, Christopher does win this one by default with his actual slugging at 328. And then home runs. Another very sad tale here where we guessed, Tony and I both guessed 30. Christopher guessed 27. And Christopher gets it because he only hit 9 home runs. Okay, on to the team predictions that we had. So we all guessed our record, the Texas Rangers record for the end of the season. I said 95 and 67. Tony said 92 and 70. Christopher, who will win this one, guessed 88 and 74. That is, of course, the closest to our 81 and 81 record.
I think if I remember correctly, I was in the mindset that we'd be like the last team in the playoffs if we made it.
Yes.
So, and that was gonna be the case.
This this next one, not an official prediction. We just tossed this one about in the episode when I went back and listened to it. We were talking about who was going to lead the American League. And I originally said that it wasn't going to be the Yankees, which it was not. But that I felt Boston had a good chance and that Kansas City was a sneaky team.
Boston was a good guess.
Yes.
No, it wasn't a good.
Yep. I got a direct quote from Christopher here. And you can go back. I think it's episode 11.
Oh, God. Who do you think it will be? Guardians? Red Sox?
Boston does scare me a little bit.
It's definitely not going to be the Blue Jays.
It was the Blue Jays.
I'm sure I said that with such conviction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, then we ranked the AL West, how the order of the teams would go. We were all over the place on this one as far as incorrect guesses, but both of you guys did get a couple of correct ones. I said Texas, Seattle, Houston, LA, Sacramento. Tony said Seattle, Houston, Sacramento, LA, and that Seattle would... I'll go back to mine really fast. Seattle, I said that they would not pass the wild card if they got into the playoffs, and that Sacramento was going to be within 10 games of 500, which they were on the button.
Oh.
So that was cool.
Okay.
Tony, again, I'll give you his. He said Texas, Seattle, Houston, Sacramento, LA, and that Seattle would limp into the playoffs, agreeing with me, but
that's exactly what happened.
When they got into a 7-game series...
And when they get into a 7-game series and they can put a stud on the mound every game, that's when their team's really going to shine once they get to a postseason series.
And
that
also
is
what happened.
happened.
Until somebody screamed in the locker room after the game.
Yeah. Christopher said Texas, Seattle, Sacramento, Houston, and L.A. He also said that L.A. would bottom out, maybe lose 100 games, and they were close. They lost 92 games, and they did bottom out. The only ones...
He improved over last year, though, or the year before.
Yeah. Sorry, I think I said 92. They lost 90 games. The actual way that this broke down was Seattle, Houston, Texas, Sacramento, and L.A. So Tony gets points for having Sacramento and L.A. in 4th and 5th.
Did we all have Houston missing the playoffs?
We all had Houston missing the playoffs.
All right, let's go Homer picks.
Yeah. All right, then our last prediction we had was who the opening day starter was. We all said Jacob deGrom, and we were all wrong. Who's your opening day starter?
Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I'm with Jacob deGrom. I waffled a lot. I'd let Jordan pick for me.
Was this before? Oh, this would have been after we signed Valdi. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, we were wrong.
We said, I believe it was the butts and seats thing, having deGrom come out, being your opening day starter was going to put,
Turns
all
out
the hype.
Nate also puts butts in seats.
Yes, he did. Y'all want to predict who next season's opening day starter will be?
I say Nate 3 years in a row.
I also say Nate 3 years in a row. Danny?
I say Jacob deGrom. Man.
Okay.
Just because he pitched the most innings and stayed healthy all year?
Because he's Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
Hey, it didn't work last year.
Yeah.
Which is why it will work this year.
All right, and that wraps up the first of the meat and potatoes. We will be right back with the second. Let's make some trades, gentlemen. I hope you have got some good ones. I know I have got some ones that are going to make baseball people very upset and think I don't know anything about baseball.
Whammy!
But I don't care. Tony, I'm going to kick it over to you first. I want to hear your trades.
Are we going like trade, or all trades?
Do
Okay.
all of your trades, and then, you do all of yours.
All right, the first trade I'm going to make is Kumar Rocker, Adolis Garcia, and Winston Santos, who is a top 10 prospect for us, to Cleveland for Stephen Kwan.
Okay.
a different kind of corner outfielder. Glove first, contact second, and on base third. Exactly the mindset the Rangers need at the top of our lineup. He hit 272 last year, 292 in 2024. Elite glove in left to add to our overall elite defense and compensate for the loss of Bombi in the corner. With Kwan and Langford cemented in their positions, I'm okay with platooning Carter and Haggerty, riding whichever bat is hot.
Okay, yeah.
I
I love Stephen Kwan.
Yeah,
and I would love to have him on this team.
And I think just trading from
Depth.
Yeah, we've got depth at pitching, and we need the offense, and I love Stephen Kwan, so I'm all about that move.
Stephen Kwan has 4 Gold Gloves. Do you know how many seasons he's played?
4.
4.
Is that enough?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Like, I wonder, like, is he like at the? So he's had 4 seasons, so he's got 2 years of team control. That should get it done if it's 2 teams, 2 years left, and it's Cleveland, and they're not going to re-sign him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
My next one is kind of my all-in move.
Okay.
This is Kumar Rucker, Sebastian Walcott, and insert some kind of sweetener here, to Cincinnati for Hunter Green.
Okay.
Bet the farm on the kid with the golden arm.
Okay.
Dominant and continuing to improve where the Reds are not.
And you could pair him with Jack Leiter in the long term.
Green has had at least 19 starts in all 4 MLB seasons and a sub-3 ERA in the last 2. Former second overall pick, I believe, would benefit wildly working in a locker room with veterans like DeGrom and Uvalde, plucking knowledge from them. Always a bit of unease when trading your top prospect, but this is almost a sure thing. Honestly, my trade probably isn't enough to get this kid.
I was about to ask if it's almost too much.
Really?
Just because of how highly touted Sebastian Walcott is, and I know he hasn't seen any major league action, but pairing him with Rocker, who has seen them, and his ceiling is still really high, I don't know if you could maybe get away with just Walcott and a couple other high-level prospects, which, by the way, I think the rankings came out. We have like the 26th ranked farm team right now.
Sounds about right.
Well, it's just Hunter Green being so close to being a former top prospect. I got to think you're going to need more than just a top prospect who hasn't proved anything yet. You know what I mean?
I got you. And he's, let me see, he's a free agent in 2029, so we'd have him for like 3 years.
Okay.
All of his arbitration years.
I've been a huge Hunter Green fan since day one, so I also am all about that move.
And then the last one is kind of open-ended, kind of ambiguous. Just raid the Twins cupboard while they're still broke.
There you go.
Joe Ryan, Lopez, and Jeffers are all available, and all would start for us either in the rotation or be an upgrade at Jonah behind the plate.
Yes.
Joe Ryan was an all-star this past season and is expected to earn less than $10 million next season.
Oh, wow.
I was shocked he didn't get traded at the deadline.
Has another year of arbitration after that as well. Pablo Lopez is probably the more reasonable option of the two pitchers.
I'd love Lopez.
As Ryan may require too much trade capital. Lopez is far from a slouch, though, scheduled to make $18 million this year and next year, and has a very solid number 2 or 3 rotation look about him the last 3 years in Minnesota. Injuries slowed him, the last 2 years in Minnesota. I think the third year was in Milwaukee. Injuries slowed him this last year with 75 innings, but the previous 3 years was 180, 194, and 185 innings pitched.
Oh, wow.
With a WAR of at least 2.5 every year.
He was in the trade where it was a big deal at the time. It has since not seemed as big, but it was Pablo Lopez from Miami to Minnesota, and then Luis Arias from Minnesota to Miami.
That's right. I said Milwaukee. I meant Miami.
And he's since gone to San Diego.
Yeah. I misspoke on Hunter Green. If we did get him, he wouldn't be under arbitrations. Cincinnati actually signed him through all of his ARB years.
Oh, wow.
So
I missed that one.
Yeah, he's signed through 2028 on a 6-year, $53 million deal. So
Oh,
still
yeah.
very affordable.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Get that done.
Oh, dude, that's going to up his trade value hardcore, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Those were my 3 moves.
I like all those moves.
Good.
Yeah.
Yours is better than mine.
Okay.
So mine, this one I'd brought up a while back to y'all, but I've always wanted to entertain the idea of, change of scenery guy for a change of scenery guy. 2 dudes that need to switch places, and likely could pick right back up where they once were. Josh Young could be a really good candidate for a change of scenery.
Absolutely.
There's no reason to give up on his MLB prospects yet. This guy started All-Star game at third base just a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
As a rookie. Trade him for another guy who was... A lot of people were upset that he didn't start that All-Star game at catcher, and Jonah Heim did, but they can suck it. Adley Rutschman. I was just 1 for 1. The only problem with this, though, is the Orioles have a third baseman.
The Orioles have a third baseman, and I find it difficult to see a team trading a troubled third baseman for a troubled catcher. Catchers are so much more valuable.
Ramon Urias being that third baseman.
Don't they have Gunnar Henderson?
I lied. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm on Baltimore's page here. Where is he at? He's playing shortstop, or he's listed as a
Either
shortstop.
Henderson or Holiday.
Did they have Holiday at second then? Because if that's the case, then they absolutely could use
Jackson Holiday is listed at second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, this trade makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. Okay.
Yeah.
Or at least in the sense that he has a position he could immediately go to in Baltimore.
I think Josh, too, is probably one of those guys who doesn't necessarily have to play third base.
Yeah, he could be a first baseman easily.
Yeah, or even
left or right.
Probably not shortstop, but maybe even second base. I know there was when we moved him over there, and Josh Smith kind of has a similar comp that like he doesn't quite have the arm strength to get it all the way across the diamond. So moving him a little closer could help him out. I think this is solid, especially since they're both in a very similar situation, and I love the change of scenery take.
Mm-hmm. My next one is I figured if we're doing this, I've got to entertain trading Sebastian Walcott in some form or fashion. And I was like, okay, who am I going to want to actually trade this guy for? And it's going to have to be somebody big and bad. And so I was thinking, who's got a young, under control talent who's a major league star where they may be in a situation where they want to shed the payroll. And I was like, maybe Fernando Tatis Jr. in San Diego. Rest in peace, Peter Seidler. I know the kiddos don't have quite the financial stability that Pops did. So, I don't know. I would do that 1 for 1 and take on some money. Or take all of the money, if they were willing to entertain that. I doubt they would because him and Manny Machado are the cornerstone of that franchise, and they very much want to beat the Dodgers right now.
Yeah.
But if they decided to throw in the white flag and find themselves in a rebuilding mode and they want to offload their generational talent, I'll take him.
Yeah. He is signed through 2034
Yes,
on a
sir.
$340 million deal.
Would you put him back at short if we got him?
Looks like he's splitting time between right field and short right now.
I feel like I would put him back at short full time, and I would find a way to put Corey at third.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be the better. Because this is one of those I'm wanting to defend Corey shortstop because he's always been underrated as a defensive shortstop, but it's like Fernando obviously is the better shortstop.
Oh, actually, he's actually playing primarily right field. Played 153
Yeah,
games at right field.
He's been corner outfielder. Because they got... No, Bogarts is playing second for them. Who's playing shortstop? Is it Cronenworth? I think it's the Cronin zone.
I can tell you, Xander Bogaerts is
he's playing
listed as their shortstop.
Okay.
Cronenworth listed as their second baseman.
Speaking of second baseman, my next trade is how do we get rid of Marcus Semien? And so I was, looking around the league and who had, poor second base production from a player who's, potentially easy to move on from, or could be a reclamation project potentially. And so I was like, we trade Marcus Semien to the Dodgers for Tommy Edman, and we maybe eat some of the deal along the way. But it allows us to free up some money that we desperately need at this point because we, not touching the luxury tax at this point.
Yeah.
So if you could free up $20-ish million, or maybe even $15 million a year to move on from Garcia, the Dodgers are getting a veteran second baseman who has just won the Gold Glove. So I don't know. It's a lot of wins, and the Dodgers are the type of team that can even then eat some money if they had to. And on that end, looking around the league, it didn't look like anybody else could or would. So it's Dodgers or bust as far as Semien goes. In the interest of maybe getting a better closer, what if we traded Evan Carter? Oh, no, let me make sure I get this guy's team right. I think, for the Royals closer last year, he had the most saves in the league, but Carlos Estevez. maybe trading Evan Carter.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
For Charlie Sheen.
Oh. Okay.
Wild thing.
And my last trade is just a Adolis Garcia to the Cardinals for cash consideration.
Back to the Cardinals.
Take him back.
I love cash considerations. Apparently we need it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I got. A bunch of 1-for-1s.
I can't imagine the Cardinals taking on any cash considerations. They had such a bloated salary from players that were not giving them anything.
And the fans let them know by not showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready to chase the dragon on my delusional acid trip of trades that will never happen, but hey, never say never? I'm going to bring this...
Did you run these through the show first?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I'm going to do this one first because I was very surprised. I also have... Here we go. First up, Texas Rangers trade third baseman Josh Young, center fielder Evan Carter, and starting pitcher Jose Corniel for Cleveland Guardians right fielder Stephen Kwan.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's left field.
Yeah, he
Yeah, left field. Yeah, Stephen Kwan. And then
I
immediately sign him to a 6-year, $125 million deal with a mutual option for a 7th year at $15 million. So this deal would essentially buy out his last 2 remaining arbitration years plus 4 years of what would have been his free agency years.
Who were the players again?
His whole prime, basically.
Yeah, Young, Carter, and Corniel.
Okay. Yeah.
The 28-year-old Kwan would make roughly $9 to $12 million in each of the 26 and 27 seasons. 2026 and 2027 seasons in arbitration alone. If he doesn't come over to us, that's what Cleveland's probably going to end up paying him. That takes him to 29 years old, and then those additional 4 years until he's 33, with an option to sign him for that 7th, and that's when he's 34. So,
what's the AAV in those free agency years?
It is they're all like $19 to $20 million.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's going to need to be at least there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had them all like around like 19 and a half and like $20.1 million for all of those years.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And so, you can either sign him again for that 7th year at 34 years old, or he can take a run at real free agency during his twilight years. I'll talk a little bit about why I think this is good. So Carter obviously is uber controllable.
Platoon, though.
He's not going to hit arbitration until 2027, free agency in 2030. Carter also has an unquestionable raw talent that helps soften the blow of losing Kwan, who, like I mentioned before, is a 4-year consecutive Gold Glove winner.
Carter's just made of glass.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Josh Young, also extremely controllable, possesses a lot of raw talent himself. I know what you're thinking. Jose Ramirez already plays third base for the Guardians, and they love him. But he's 33 years old and will eventually be moved to a primary DH spot, and Cleveland knows that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had 3 other guys trying their hand at third base last season. Even if they didn't want to move Ramirez off the bag yet, like I mentioned before with Young, he could easily transfer to second base or shortstop even, because Cleveland's infield already right now is just one big platoon, except for Big Christmas at first, who is, I feel like, defensively terrible, and then Ramirez at third. And then, of course, Jose Corniel just in there to kind of sweeten the pot. I feel like Marcus Semien would also help make this trade feel a little less lopsided, so I'm okay with throwing him in there.
Because it's Cleveland.
Yeah.
And they're cheap as
I didn't really look up how Semien would impact the Cleveland's roster. I just kind of saying, I know the trade, as I proposed, looks and feels like a high school bully giving someone a swirly and them accepting it with pleasure. All right, on to my second one here. How about a center fielder with a good glove, which, by the way, this glove is being plagued by the ballpark he's playing in right now. He's also a 2-time All-Star and 1-time Silver Slugger for $78 million over the next 5 years. That's what we would pay this man.
That's Julio?
That's only $15.6 million a year. It's not Julio.
Okay.
I'm talking about Sacramento Athletics starting center fielder Brent Rooker. Sacramento signed Rooker to a 6-year deal last season. The remaining dollar amounts per year until he hits free agency in 2031 are $8 million, $14, $15, $19, and $22 million. totaling $78 million.
You have had a chubby for this dude for a while.
I know. Rangers would trade third baseman Josh Young, who would be inserted somewhere in the merry-go-round that is third base between Max Muncy, Gio Urshela, and Miguel Andujar.
The other Max Muncy.
Yes. Rangers would also trade center fielder Evan Carter, and the Rangers would trade number 6 prospect starting pitcher Alejandro Rosario. For all the same reasons I was trading Carter and Young to Cleveland, they're the same reasons I'm trading them to Sacramento. They have uncertain holes in the talent is still malleable for these two guys. You might not even have to throw in Rosario because Rooker is 31 years old, meaning we would have him until he's 35. I think his birthday is late, like in September or November. But also these two Rangers right now for the next 3 to 4 years are super cheap, which means more dollars in the pocket of A's owner John Fisher. $60 million worth of more pocket money because Young likely makes $6 to $8 million in his 3 years of arbitration in total. And Carter, who hasn't even hit arbitration yet, is going to be somewhere probably between $4 to $6 million in those 3 years in total as well.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't think it would happen just because, as crazy as this sounds, this might be the guy that Jeff Fisher doesn't want to trade.
I get you.
Which I feel crazy saying that. But, I mean, who
else has he signed as a 6-year deal?
Exactly. Who else has this man locked up ever? So
right.
I'm thinking if I'm Jeff Fisher and I'm not a complete idiot, I'm keeping Rooker, I'm keeping Nick Kurtz, and I'm keeping Lawbutt, and that's my core. Because Lawrence Butler is also a bad man.
Yeah, he is.
So the three of them, that's something you could really build around in this supposed move to Las Vegas, even though all of a sudden now you're going to have a jersey that says Sacramento next year. Mm-hmm. That sounds temporary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll take you to my last one here.
Okay, all right.
If you didn't already think my last two trade proposals were pie in the sky enough, I'm taking you all the way to the exosphere for this one.
Here we go. Okay.
The Texas Rangers trade either Josh Young or Evan Carter.
Okay.
Plus Kumar Rocker.
Okay.
Plus Jose Corniel.
Okay.
Plus the catcher that we just drafted. Hold on, I'll pull his name
Bryce
up
Harper.
Hold on, wait.
Who's the guy we just got on waivers from Sacramento? That's the catcher.
Oh, I can't. I know. I don't remember his name. He's listed on our depth chart now, though. I saw him this morning.
Good God, where is this trade? Okay, and Malcolm Moore. That's the catcher.
Okay.
He's our number 11 prospect right now. So, Josh Young or Evan Carter, plus Kumar, plus Jose Corniel, plus the catcher, Malcolm Moore. For Arizona Diamondbacks, 2023 Rookie of the Year and two-time All-Star right fielder Corbin Carroll. Carroll is already signed until 2031, and that final year is a club option for $20 million. So this is how his contract is structured going into this season.
You're going to need to take out that or.
I know. Which I'll mention is only slightly backloaded these next years. So they are $10.625 million, $12.625, $14.625, and then please hold on, keep your seatbelts fastened and arms inside the moving train. $28.65 million. And then another $28.65 million. That takes us to 2031, and then he has that club option for $20 million. So without exercising the club option in 2031, at the time he will only be 30 years old. He's scheduled to make $95 million over the next 5 seasons. That averages out to about $19 million a year. Exercising that club option would make that, $20 million higher to $115 over 6 years, still the same average per year. So, how does Josh Young help the Diamondbacks when it seems they're already ready to throw Blaze Alexander into the fire at third base? Alexander, in the 2 less than half seasons that he's played, totaling 135 games, he has manned third base, second base, shortstop, left field, and center field. Did I mention he's only played 135 games? I did. So the future isn't quite as etched in stone for Alexander at third base. If not Young, Carter certainly replenishes their depth in the outfield after losing Carroll between Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in left and Alex Thomas in center, and the platoon of other outfielders who would jockey for the right field position. Now, Arizona has Corbin Burns and Ryan Nelson, but they're losing Gallen. They lost Kelly, so now enters Kumar Rocker. Rocker is obviously a salacious arm for any club looking to lock down their 4th or 5th starter next season, whose ceiling could easily vault him into the ace role, even though I kind of see him more topping out as the 3rd man. You could probably convince me as high as the 2nd man. And even if the starting job doesn't work out, it's already been tossed around the Rangers organization how electric Rocker is, or rather would be, as a high-leverage arm out of the bullpen and even a closer. And so, of course, Jose Corniel is there to sweeten the pot again and possibly, have some insurance as a future starter if Rocker is reassigned to a bullpen role. And then you can throw Marcus Semien thing in there as well if you want to. So thank you. This has been my TED Talk on players I wish the Rangers had. We are now going to step into the office of the assistant to the assistant GM, Tony Cook.
We're not going to talk about anything sports related right now. There's just baseball's kind of quiet right now until we get to winter meetings, and so I just want to talk about something that I'm passionate about. So the Michael Jackson biopic just released its trailer a few days ago. For those listening that don't know, that's my favorite artist of all time. That's number one. Like, if I couldn't listen to anything else in the world, that's what I would go with. Upon the first 24 hours after this trailer was released, it was viewed 116 million times.
Oh, my God.
Which is the most ever in the first 24 hours for a biopics trailer.
My goodness.
It is also the most views in the first 24 hours for any trailer released by Lionsgate Studios.
Dang.
So this thing is going to be enormous. It's probably going to be the biggest biopic that's ever been made as far as how many people are going to see this thing.
Bigger than Walk Hard?
Dewey Cox story is up there, though.
Yes, it is.
So the lead in this movie, his name is Jafar. I think his name is Jafar.
Jafar Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. I believe he's either Michael's nephew or 3rd cousin. He's actually related to him.
Okay.
Oh.
Coleman Domingo is playing Joe Jackson.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all remember him from, I don't know, I remember him from Euphoria. He's been in several things. You'll know his face. Yeah, you know that guy. Yeah, Coleman Domingo. That's a good Joe Jackson.
That's a good Joe Jackson.
Nia Long is Katherine Jackson. Y'all remember Nia Long? She was the love interest in Friday with Ice Cube.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Let's see.
I saw Miles Teller's in the movie as well.
I don't know what role he is.
I think he's like some type of agent
like,
or studio executive.
What
maybe.
white people are in this film? Kat Graham is playing Diana Ross.
Oh.
Kat Graham was from The Vampire Diaries.
Okay, here, Miles Teller. He's John Barranca, an entertainment lawyer and manager.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's MJ's longtime manager. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So, a lot of big names, a lot of big stars. I'm super excited about it. I'm probably not the one to ask about whether it's going to be good or not because I'm just going to eat it all up regardless.
It's straight fan service for Tony.
But Coleman Domingo recently was asked about it in an interview, and he was asked about the involvement of the Jackson family in the film. And he said that Debbie Rowe, the mother of Michael Jackson's children, as well as Michael Jackson's children themselves, had a hand in it and were supporting the project fully. To which Paris Jackson saw the article and tweeted back to him, "Don't tell these people I'm involved in this thing. I told y'all my notes on the film and y'all ignored it, and I washed my hands of the whole project."
Oh, wow. Damn.
So, make no mistake, it is a Hollywood production.
Yes.
And they do expect to make their money. So there is going to be some liberties taken.
Who's playing Macaulay Culkin?
Jesus Christ. Kieran.
Right?
I hope they show a Neverland Ranch scene so that they have to build something because
Okay.
didn't they take? Isn't Neverland Ranch gone? Didn't they take it all down, or is it still just have weeds growing all over the place?
You know, I'm not sure. I thought the plan was to make it some sort of kind of like Graceland estate type thing where you could come visit and they could make money off of it. But I don't know.
I wonder if they'll get the same puppeteers in the movie Ed to play Michael's monkey. You think?
No, I don't. I don't. I think they learned their lesson from that 6% Rotten Tomato score.
I saw this trailer. I saw it when it came out. It looks super cool. I'm definitely gonna go see it. Maybe not in theaters. I don't know.
No, I'm definitely gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support it. I don't care whether Paris Jackson likes it or not.
Neverland Ranch was purchased by billionaire businessman Ronald Burke, a friend of the Jackson family, in 2020 for $22 million.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
That's nuts.
That's a big.
They must be hurting,
That's
bro.
a big property for $22 million.
$22 million for that?
I did see in
You
the
can get
California.
You can get a house in Highland Park for more than that.
I did see in the trailer. There's like a snippet of them doing the Thriller music video. It looks exactly like the Thriller music video. It looks like fucking Michael Jackson is there filming this thing all over again. It's super cool.
I'm super excited about it.
Thank you, dear listeners, for playing along on another episode of The Ranger Zone. It always means a great deal that you take the time to spend the time with us, the cat inside Schrodinger's box, or, not inside Schrodinger's box. As always, you can keep up with us trying to keep up with social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Ranger Zone Pod. That is at Ranger Zone Pod. We're worth a follow for the nonsense alone, and of course, listen to us just about anywhere you get your podcasts. Thank you again. This has been the Ranger Zone, and I have been Robbie Belusic.
I am the dead version of the cat in Schrodinger's box.
I have been Tony Cook.
Oh, yeah. That is the way that Ron Washington comes back to Arlington.
Please.